Live. All right, we're live. Testing 1, 2, 3. I mean, I guess I didn't really test the audio, but
we're gonna hope that the audio is working.
If anybody's watching at home, please send Adam Sidoti a text.
It says they're live.
Let us know that you can hear us. Want to make sure that the audio is working properly. We are at American Heartland Ice Arena tonight. We are here for the Glenbrook South JV hockey game against the Loyola Ramblers of Wilmette.
All right, I'm testing.
This is a team that we played just last week, actually, in the O'Grady hockey tournament. It did not go our way. We didn't play well, but tonight's a new day, so we'll see if we can skate a little bit better and put up a better showing against these guys. So it's definitely a team that we can hang with.
Audio's working. I can confirm.
Awesome.
At least I heard it.
Awesome. Audio's working. That's good to hear. So welcome, everybody.
You don't have to repeat the whole preamble. I mean,
no, it's good. It's good. We're good. We're getting ready to drop the puck here, and I was just saying how we just had a contest with these guys. Do you remember who was in goal for us that game?
Sit.
Okay. So, and I think Dean Galanis would be in goal tonight, so a little different goaltender for them to look at, I think. I could be wrong.
Oh, no, you were asking who was in against OPRF, it was Galanis.
Oh, okay. No, but I mean...
Sit was in the last game against Loyola.
Okay. And then we get... Is Sit in again
I would
today?
imagine it would be Sit again today.
Okay. All right, well... And he gets another chance or another opportunity to redeem himself.
What is a Rambler?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
I don't know. I know that Ramblers are in a country music song, but I don't know what it means.
That's true. Maybe that's what they're named for.
I don't know what it means, though. I know that if somebody talks too much, they kind of ramble. They ramble on and on.
That must be it. That's why we're doing this, though.
Okay, looks like we're going to have the... why don't you do play-by-play, Adam?
I'll do Weiss, color. All right, perfect. So Weiss wins the face-off to the side, and Zaxabev tries to kick it in. A little bit of a hit there at the front of the side of the boards there. Udesky skated away from the play in the corner. Big hit again. It's Weiss has taken 2 hits so far already. Sims pressing in, keeps that puck in the zone. Udesky out to Freeman. Freeman walking the line, shoots high off the glass. Zaxabev chips it into the corner, picked up there by Sims, who throws it behind the net to Weiss, who now has Sims in front. Looking, pass is deflected by 94, Loyola. Puck remaining in that zone. Weiss putting some pressure on there, puck underneath. Weiss has it, shoots off of the side of the netting, in front to Sims, backhand pass off the goalie. Udesky in front, Sims shoots it wide of the net. Sims looking at his stick. Kept in, nice job there by Freeman, keeping it in, then it squirts out, and here comes Sims. Stops, pivots, throws it over to Udesky on the far left-hand side, bringing it in. Tries to dance around the defender, who just kind of drops him, and here comes Loyola. Nice job there by Hudgens on the ice to take the puck away from Schumacher, 95. And here comes 20 into the zone, shoots, and right into the breadbasket, and a save there by Sit.
All right. Fast start there for the Titans. Just missed the outside of the goal with an opportunity on a nice play from Weiss to center that puck. We'll see if they can keep the pressure on today.
Looks like there's a youth hockey player who's about to come onto the ice for a second.
Awesome.
Henry Rogard in there, kind of a play.
Awesome.
Speaking of Henry Brown taking the face-off, loses that. It goes all the way back, though, deep into the Loyola zone. Giving chase was Hudgens. Brown gets there to Hudgens. So Brown shot, save. Nice
Amazing
setup.
Give and go there by the
really
team
nice
there.
Setup
Great
there.
job.
Kozak trying to keep that puck out, can't do it. Smith turns and throws it to the open ice where Loyola has it. Coming around the net. Nice job there deflecting it by Kozak, getting low, but it comes all the way out. Rudd chips it in. Hudgens now back into the zone, throws it onto the net. Goalie will make the save and hold on. We have a face-off, 13:01 to go. Nice job by that line coming out there.
Yeah. We don't have Charlie Friend yet, it looks like.
Yeah, Charlie Friend was missing a pad, and it looks like they're trying to figure out when he's going to get that pad. I saw him on the bench. Loyola has that face-off and pinned back behind the net. Andrew Sabev tries to strip to the middle, and Loyola comes out with it. Francesi with a little slap on the pad. Nice job by Zach Sabev to steal that puck, but it goes back to Loyola, who goes D to D, and then throws the puck into the zone where goalie Sid will hold it. Francesi chips it around, doesn't quite get there. Loyola player just fell down there, bad ice, I guess. Francesi chips it ahead to Andrew Sabev, who can't swing it out. Loyola picks up the puck, coming through the middle, shoots, and I don't think the goalie saw it. Saved there by Connor Sitt. Shot from the point, wide, and wraps around the net. Loyola's building some momentum here. Francesi trying to get into that zone there, or into the corner. Chips it ahead to Andrew Sabev, who tries to chip it out, kept in by 97. Back to Zach Sabev. Pivots. Throws it to Francesi, to Andrew Sabev, who gets it out toward the middle. Intercepted there by Loyola. Thrown all the way back in, no icing. Sabev, Zach, has the puck behind the net. Being tormented for a moment. Spins around the defender twice, and then or the offensive player twice. Comes out with the puck, and all the way back in. So GBS having some trouble right now, trying to clear the zone. Loyola changing behind the play. Cone to Weiss, off of Andrew Sabev's stick, and back into Loyola. And Tracy kind of ran right into the player and stopped the momentum. Loyola now coming in 1-on-3, the rest of the team joining. Shot from the high slot. Again, I don't think Sitt saw that. Loyola now seeing the puck. The hand is in the area of a penalty coming up against the Titans. Zach Sabev touches it up, and there's the whistle. And the penalty is going to be a cross-check. I'm not sure exactly.
Somebody fell, but I didn't see a cross-check, but what do I know? Looks like Andrew Sabev is gonna head over.
So Andrew Sabev will be in the penalty box, I think. Oh, no, they're getting Zach Sabev.
What?
On the penalty. Interesting call. So a big penalty here in the first period. Taking Zach Sabev off of the ice. He's being told that it was a cross-check. He's looking up and saying no way, but GBS wins that face-off. Udesky, Sims, Smith, and Friedman. Weiss had just been on there, so he's off for the kill.
Yeah.
And it looks like Zach Sabev has a broken stick, and so stick is broken. Zach Sabev broke his stick, and so I don't know how they're going to handle this when the penalty ends. We'll find out, because he can't skate with a broken stick. So Loyola having trouble building up their momentum, but here they come through the middle. To the outside. Good job by Jack Friedman to push him outside. Loyola staying with the puck, loose behind the net. Udesky giving chase. Pass in front, shot, save, push wide. Braden Smith holding that puck in the corner, no support there for him, and Loyola takes the puck. 27 trying to dance in front. Between his legs, drops it back over to the point, back underneath, and pass back to this corner. Shot deflected, but right to Loyola. Save, nice save there by Sitt, and GBS will clear it. That was Udesky getting that puck high enough over the jumping defensive player for Loyola. Good forecheck there by Sims. Slows the momentum. It's 25 seconds left in the power play. Rudd now on the ice. Good job there by Rudd to deflect that puck out, and Grum for Loyola has to take that all the way back. Tries to pass it up the middle, hits number 18. 18 is going to skate it into the zone. Rudd keeping him wide. 18 now goes behind the net, trying to wrap it around. Passes in front. save and falls down on top of it. Number 16 got another shot. Nice save there. And we've got 5 seconds left on this power play.
That was a really, really good save there on a shot from the slot right in front of the net. And way to stand tall there for Connor Sitt. Good job.
Weiss now on the ice here for the faceoff. Wins the faceoff back, but taken by Loyola, who rang it off the crossbar. That was a dangerous play there, not what they intended. Number 18 now tries to pass underneath. It's deflected, thrown off, and the penalty is over. And here comes Rudd, who throws it to Weiss. They're going to say that was over the line, so no icing. Weiss kind of slow to get back there, and Loyola has the puck. Slips it past Rudd, and here comes Loyola on a 3-on-1. Francesi, nice job, jumping down, driving down to his knees, knocks that away, slows the momentum. Loyola still maintaining puck possession there, wrapping around the boards. Sims trying to get it up the way to Udesky. Udesky has it, but there's 3 Loyola players back, and they easily take the puck away. And they're going to try to fall down. Number 18 falls down. Weiss deflects the puck out. Sims through the middle. Tries to pass it to Weiss, gets deflected. Loyola. These teams are playing like they've been in school all day. Francesi tries to deflect the puck back to the 18. Shot. Save. It looked like he may have deflected off of the goalie's pads. Francesi with some room and some time gets that puck out of the zone and clears it. Intercepted there by Freeman now. Freeman into the zone, shoots, save, pushing the corner. Freeman the rebound. Got no one covering back. Zach Sabev now back on the ice. He's behind play. And Zach passes it up the middle to Weiss. Hudgens with him. Desky with him. Puck is thrown in the corner. Weiss is going to go get a breather. Brown onto the ice. 7:16 to go in the period. Loyola coming on there. Zach Sabev steps up through the middle. And it's chipped in there and picked up there by the Ramblers. The Ramblers now skating across center ice. Throws it into the zone. And a rebound was right there, and Nodi picked that up.
That was a home court bounce.
Yeah, Loyola here.
He knew exactly where to put it.
And here comes Hudgens now through the middle. Throws it, and that's going to be icing. He unfortunately threw it deep into the zone, but right before he crossed over center ice. We'll get a break in the action here. 6:46 to go in the period. Home team has 7 shots on goal. The road team Spartans with 4. Face off now, Henry Brown approaches the dot to the right of Connor Sitt. And the face off is won by Loyola. Intercepted there by Hudgens. He's pushing it out of the zone. Kozak alongside him, now behind him. Hudgens pushes into the corner, throws it to the middle, nobody there, but the shot from the point. Rudd is blocked, and here comes Loyola coming out on a 2-on-1. Rudd racing back, gets his stick down just enough to deflect that puck wide. And GBS averts a disaster there. Loyola still maintains the puck, throws it underneath, and it gets through. And you got a call coming up here. I'm not sure what the call is going to be. Is the net off? The net is off. So a little bit of a lucky call there. Because that puck was just kind of bouncing in front.
Wasn't expecting that, obviously, but... good to see Charlie Friend back on the ice here.
Charlie Friend, maybe with a new pad, maybe with his old pad, but he's back on the ice. Cone is now joining him with Weiss and Andrew Sabev. And the face-off is won backward. And Loyola flips it right back into the zone. Friend has it now. And he tries to throw off the boards and nearly kills his teammate in the process. Zach Sabev now with the puck. Zach and Charlie on the ice at the same time, which is something that we've seen a lot of recently. Cone now has the puck coming out of the zone. Tries to hit Andrew Sabev up the middle. It gets deflected into the corner. Loyola doing a good job of getting everyone back right away. Zach Sabev gets the interception and throws it on net, and the goalie easily blocks that down and covers it up for a save.
Good job there by the Titans, recognizing they were a little bit out of position. Good job by Sabev to throw it on net. You never know what happens when you throw it on net, so good job there.
A little bit of a disjointed first period. Weiss now out there. Face-off is won by Loyola. Kept in by Zach Sabev twice. Nice job there leaping, but this time it gets out. Andrew Sabev there and throws it. He was looking for Weiss, but it was intercepted by 27. And here comes Loyola. Nice job by Andrew Sabev to get his body in front of it. Zach coming around. Spins out, hits Cone up the middle, who can't quite hold that pass. And Loyola has it, goes D to D. And they're going to look to break that puck out. And throws it high in the air and out of play. I'm not really sure what he was thinking. He had number 73 wide open. Number 73 is saying I was wide open.
Yeah, they're having a little discussion about it right now, but should be a face-off just outside of the Loyola zone here. 5 minutes and 1 second left here in the first period. I don't know if you remember the Loyola game from over the weekend, but they scored within 30 seconds on a really routine shot from the point. So it's nice to see that the boys are battling here. And
all right, so Seth Weiss doesn't really win the faceoff. Nobody won the faceoff. It bounced between both sticks, and Loyola comes up with it. Cone trying to put some pressure on and causes a turnover to Sabev. Andrew Sabev skating in against the smaller number 18. Delivers a hit and throws the puck behind the net where it's intercepted. And Loyola playing around with it, trying to flip it up the middle. Somehow that middle was wide open. Racing back is Weiss trying to deflect the play. He can't quite get there. Number 2, Grum, throws it behind the net. Charlie Friend there on his backhand, flips it into the corner. And it ends up in the middle. Loyola skating after it. Looks like Seth Weiss will have it. He leaves it back there. Number 54 has it. Shot coming right from there. Nice play by number 18. It comes across the middle. Deflection there by Sabev. Another deflection, and then a shot on net. Saved there by Sit. Another shot blocked through the middle. And here comes Beef with the puck on the left-hand side. Gets knocked away. And here comes Loyola again. But they're going to get a change behind the play. So it's number 18 by himself. And number 24, Cone, easily knocks that away. Rattling all the way down, and they are going to call icing. And you will see another change. A lot of action here. A lot of almosts.
Yeah.
So we're going to see Sidoti taking out Zappi and Batista here. Friedman and Rudd on D. Ref is picking up some debris on the ice here. And the faceoff is won by Sidoti to Friedman, who flips it over to Zappi, who has it. Nice play by Friedman there, who throws it cross ice to Batista, who throws it into the zone. And they were going to try to set up a forecheck here. Zappi right on the puck there, forces the turnover to the side. But Batista can't quite get there. Rudd throws it behind the net, where it's kind of kept in, but now Rudd had an opportunity that was offsides and turned over, and here comes Loyola into the zone on a 2-on-1. Nice job by Friedman to get his stick in there to deflect it. And the puck is in the middle. Friedman has it now. Sidoti going into the corner, but not fast enough. Friedman pushes it to the side. Nobody there. Zappi absorbs a big hit, and the puck squirts out. No icing. They're going to say that's deflected. And Loyola goes and gathers that puck. South a little slow on that line change. Friedman gets that puck, throws it back inside. Weiss, first one down there, gets that puck, throws it behind the net to 95, Loyola. And Weiss intercepts it, tries to shoot, but the puck's no longer there. Gets it back, throws it. Udesky has it. Udesky to Sims. Goal! So Weiss to Udesky to Sims. And GBS enjoys, I think it may be, its first ever lead against Loyola this season.
That sounds right. Well done there by the Titans. Like you said, a little tic-tac-toe passing going on. Great job by the boys to find one extra pass to beat the Loyola goaltender on the stick side. And the Titans will go up 1-0. So.
Doing some extra camera work here for you. All right, we're ready for the face-off. Weiss loses the face-off to Loyola there. They've won it back. And turned over right at the center ice. Unfortunately, kind of bounced off of some stick. They do a good job of getting it in the zone and setting up some pressure. Loyola trying to break it out quick, and they do. And they're going to get all the way down. Friend using some turns on the afterburners there and deflected that away. Zach Sabev pushes it out to the side. Elliot Sims had to get that puck out and unfortunately couldn't quite get there. But it luckily bounces back to Friend, who swings and misses, spins around, falls down. Zach Sabev tries to swing and misses. Shot, save there. So both defensemen make a mistake there. And Connor Sitz bails them out. Shot from the point, deflected. I'll tell you, we've had a lot of really good opportunities for Loyola today. And we have another deflection. Here comes Charlie Friend, who gets it to Udeski, got it to Sims. Sims didn't realize he had it. And here comes Loyola again, taking it in 1-on-2. Nice job by Zach Sabev. And they're going to call a penalty, and that's a terrible call. That is an awful call. Zach Sabev will be going to the penalty box, and if he's not careful, he'll pick up another one. But it looked like he made a stick on puck play, and the stick on puck play, and the offensive player spun around, and for some reason they're calling that a penalty. I still haven't seen a signal. They're going to say it's a trip. I think you have to fall down for that to be a trip.
That's ridiculous.
The player didn't even fall. I mean, that was just a really difficult call, and hopefully Zach can get his head around him. I think we got a lot of parents informing him here that it was a bad call, and it's hockey. That happens.
Terrible call.
So now on the penalty kill, second time this period. GBS is on a penalty or power kill rather, and for the second time it's Zach Sabev in the box. Loyola wins that faceoff, throws it in front, and deflected. Braden Smith on the ice here, trying to keep the puck out. Shot way wide and wraps around. Number 94 has it. Shoots and deflected wide. And outside, Charlie Friend has it. Being pushed into the corner. 54 trying to dig it out. Number 2 gets it. Number 2 skating behind the net. And he's going to spin around. Nice play there to get it out into the side. Number 18 to the middle. The shot wide. Number 2 had a good opportunity to open goal. Couldn't get the shot off. And Loyola continues to create some pressure. And a trip there, no call. And that plays up in the back of GBS's net. So a really bad call on a penalty. And as a result of that, Loyola is able to capitalize and even up the score at 1.
Yeah, I mean, bad calls happen all the time. That was just unfortunate for the Titans. It's not going to help that we're yelling at the referees. They're just going to make it harder on us. So we need to bounce back here and play good hockey and see if we can get another opportunity.
45 seconds left in the period. Brown wins the faceoff back over to Smith. Smith curling around and gets it to Hudgens, who flips it to Loyola. Loyola now takes that puck behind the net and cross-ice pass, really bad idea, and that gets easily deflected back in by Braden Smith. So Freeman and Smith are back on the ice right now for the Titans, and that puck is won backwards by Loyola off of Brown's stick, and luckily Smith was able to get back and get it out. Loyola throws that in. They touch up to make it onside. Freeman with the puck throws it to the side, kept in by 97, who shoots it, and Connor Sitt is there to hold on for the save with 5.5 seconds left. And a little bit of shoving going on afterward from number 54 on number 46, Brown.
Five seconds left. The Titans are going to go ahead and change the full line just to
number 95,
get
number 54,
some fresh legs
97,
out there.
Those are their scores. So you got to win this face-off. And Weiss is probably one of our best players at doing that. So he goes right ahead to just tie it up. And I think Sims wasn't in on the play because he tried to skate it out. But that's going to do it. End of 1. We're tied despite being outshot by 9.
Yeah. Interesting period. Obviously, thought the Titans had won that period. And unfortunately, a questionable call led to a power play opportunity for Loyola, and they capitalized. So 1-1, and we'll see how it shakes from here. as I crack a margarita. Cheers.
Cheers. The refs are having a discussion. Maybe one saying, hey, a trip is not when you just shove a player to the side.
That's right.
And the other one saying, oh, yeah, you're right. I made the wrong call. I'm going to make up for it in the first few minutes.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's saying. He's also saying, man, it's funny, when you call a trip, usually the guy has to fall and never hit the puck. That was interesting, too.
It's a good...
Like the puck was... There was contact with the puck.
Your lip-reading skills are impeccable. Who do you think this guy is here? He's got like the overcoat. Can we get video on this?
Yeah,
he seemed very professional. He came in like ready to go. I feel like the viewers at home need to know who this guy is.
Yeah.
Because he didn't just walk in. He waited till the end of the period and he kind of walked in across.
The overcoat with a scarf, it just points to some sort of executive.
Yeah, and he's taking a look at the iPad now to maybe he's going to correct that penalty.
Yeah, take
maybe
that
that's
goal
what
off.
He's here for. We really give you a full service broadcast here. Make you feel like you're right here.
That's right.
Even though you're at home, hopefully.
Keep you involved.
And if you're in Ohio or New York, that's where the varsity team is. And if you happen to be in New York and you're watching this game, you want to make sure you understand what it's like to be in Lincolnwood, Illinois right now. Bar's open though. And Weiss is going to take out line, whatever line this is. Beef and Cone on the wings. We have Friedman and Rudd back on defense. And the face-off is 1 to Loyola. Loyola tries to throw it up. Friedman has it. And he's going to throw it down there. They're looking back, and it's interesting. They weren't going to call icing, but then one ref looked back at the other, and the other one's like, oh, yeah, I'll put my hand up.
Yeah.
So,
since I've been yelled at by the fans, I'm just going to call this icing here.
Yeah, and even if it was an icing, it was only a technical icing because 3 players had an opportunity to touch that puck. So 14:47 to go. We're going to have another face-off, this time in the defensive zone. And Weiss hasn't tried to win those face-offs back. He's been really going at the player, and this time Loyola gets it. Shot from the point, deflected open. A stick piece goes flying. Andrew Sabev loses his stick. Both Sabevs have now lost sticks today, which is interesting. So Andrew Sabev grabs the stick from the ice, from the bench, jumps onto the ice. Puck is thrown out there. And Weiss putting pressure. Loyola skates it back into the zone. Everyone's a little disoriented right now. They definitely could use a whistle, and here comes Loyola. Throws it back. They brought their own man offside on the blue line. And now Loyola has it. Number 18, who's been in trouble for them today, throws it back behind the net. Connor Sid holds it there. Picked up there by Friedman. Andrew Sabev loses the puck, playing with a new stick, Andrew Sabev. And then he pushes out to the middle, and Weiss has it. Now Weiss taking it in with Cone. Looking for a pass, spins around. Ooh. He gets pushed to the side. Maybe he should have fallen down. He could have gotten a penalty. Although that's not a prerequisite. Pick up there by Beef to Cone. Cone dancing around, throws it and pushed off to the side. Puck is there, number 2, then shoots it all the way down, and they are going to call icing on that one. A lot of communication going on between the players right now. Well, this has been an expensive game for the Sabev family.
Sabev family staring at $600 worth of broken hockey sticks right now. Might have to start a GoFundMe. Got to keep these boys on the ice, right?
Nice job by the bench there to get him a stick, get him out there.
Start a GoFundMe.
All right, so Brown, Kozak, and Hudgens now out here in the offensive zone face-off, taking place to the left of the Loyola goalie. Face-off is won by Loyola. It's been a theme tonight. Brown trying to keep some pressure on there. Puck comes out. Hudgens throws it back in. Pressure coming somewhere. And Loyola throws it to the side. Hudgens gets it, shoots it toward the middle of the net. Intercepted by 94. Good job by Brown on the back check there. Knocks it away and just kind of tosses it harmlessly back to 97, who tries to throw it in. Kozak gets his stick in the way. Francesi steps up there and puck is in front. Nice job there by Brown to get down there and knock that puck out. And here comes Hudgens.
Oh, good
Had a
play.
window there for a moment.
Really good play there by 95. That was very, very close. to Hudgens having a breakaway. So good play here by him.
I think Hudgens thought he had it, and Hudgens and 95 Shoemaker got in there and knocked the puck away. So we're going to see a change in defensive players and offensive players behind the play now. So Weiss with Sims and Udesi coming out, Friend and Sabev behind him. What we're seeing here is a GBS coach who's really wanting to beat this Loyola team.
Yeah.
And that doesn't stop Loyola from breaking that puck out. They can't quite handle it. Udesi had an opportunity to steal that puck and kind of short-armed it. 84 throws it back in behind the net for Loyola, where Friend will get it. Throws it behind that net. Here comes Zach Sabev. Up through no one, and that's going to bounce off the boards and not get all the way down, so icing will be waved off. Good job there by Sims trying to force the turnover. Can't quite get there. And it gets back to Zach Sabev, who throws it on net. Ooh, rebound was right there for Udesi, so went right by it. Zach Sabev using all kinds of body parts to keep that in. And this time it squirts out. Friend and Zach Sabev there. Zach Sabev goes to his knees, knocking it out. All the way back into the Loyola zone. Throw it through the middle. Intercepted by Zach. He's everywhere right now, huh? And he takes a big shove from behind him. We have an arm up and a penalty coming against Loyola. Pass to Weiss. Back to Udesi. Shot deflected high into the netting. And we're going to get a penalty coming here now. And we're waiting to see what this penalty is. I think they're looking for the number. I think he did call a penalty. He's looking for the number.
Okay.
He's going to grab the guy off the bench. And we're going to have a GBS power play. A roughing call coming up against number 73 of Loyola. Number 73, 2 minutes for roughing. So Zach Sabev draws the penalty. Weiss, Udesi, and Sims will stay out there with Friend and Sabev. GBS with a golden opportunity before just to score there, and nice job by their goalie to push it high. Udesi, Sims trying to spin around. He's been held in check today. And the puck is thrown off of him. The rebound there goes to Udesi to Weiss, who throws it, and this is going to be interesting. Oh, he saved it. Nice job by the goalie.
That was really close. Almost beat him in the 5-hole.
I thought maybe he's kind of skated back and brought the puck back with him. Nice job there by Weiss.
You're fine. I don't know. 50-50. No one needs to know who said it.
Face off won by Loyola, but gets it right to Zach Sabev, who shoots, saved and held on. Number 50, the goalie for Loyola. I'm not sure if that's the same goalie we've been seeing or not, but he's done a nice job today, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And we're going to see a Loyola change. All 4 players switching out. GBS will maintain its line, and Weiss wins that face-off this time. Udesi has it. Flips it back to Weiss. Weiss with some room, setting up. Goes across the middle, shoots, deflected easily. Right to Sims. Sims behind the net. Back up to the point. Over to Friend. Friend looking back to Sabev. Sabev over to Sims. Sims tries to get to Sabev. Eventually gets there. Back to Sims. Sims underneath to Udesi, looking for the middle. Loses the puck, but gets it out to Sims. Back to Sabev. Sabev shoots. Deflected by Weiss, but high over the net. Friend has it now underneath. And another swing and miss. We've seen a few of those today. Friend has it again. Throws it to Weiss, who doesn't realize he's going to stick or skates. And the puck comes out, and Friend does a good job of recognizing that, coming all the way back. Gets that puck. 95 hits him, and he leaves it for Zach Sabev with room. And 48 seconds on the kill on the power play. Sabev makes 2 players miss, comes right across the middle. Shot high off the glass, rattles all the way around, and Loyola's going to clear that. And GBS will clear the zone. Friend coming back to grab that puck. And he's going to leave it for Zach Sabev, who has it with room. Coming through, tries to pass it, gets deflected, and bounces high in the air. Picked up by Weiss, shoots, save. Rebound off the back of the netting. And Friend trying to pinch there, loses that puck. Sims comes over to help. The penalty's down to 10 seconds. This line has been out there for the entire 2 minutes. Nice job there by Zach Sabev to spin away. Long pass across the middle, intercepted by Loyola. They were offsides though, and Zach Sabev has it. The penalty is now over. Score remains 1-1. No goals. There's 3 shots on goal. No goal. Sim shoots. Oh, what a good shot there. Goalie ducked. And we're going to get a whistle, and I'm not really sure what happened there. It looks like we're going to get a penalty. I'm not really sure what that penalty's on. But Loyola, number 91, is going to the bench, and I think it's going to be a slash because we saw somebody stick on the ice, and that's usually a good sign that there was a slash. 91, Lint not happy. And
so 2 additional minutes here for the Titans to go on a man advantage. Let's see if they can capitalize and get some shots on goal and keep some pressure on this goalie here.
Brown now pushes that face off to the side, and Loyola clears it all the way down. Picked up there by Braden Smith. He's being held up at number 18. Freeman there to help. We're going to get a penalty on GBS. It's going to be a trip on Smith, I believe. We're waiting to see which number it is, but number 18 for Loyola did a great job on the forecheck there and earns the even strength play. It's going to go on Brown for the trip.
Yeah, unfortunately, Brown took him down behind the net, and that was actually a clean trip, unfortunately for us. And that'll negate our penalty. Unfortunately, we'll do some 4-on-4 skating here.
All right, so face-off is won back by GBS. Hudgens had won that back. Beef trying to get that puck loose. Smith trying to get there. Pins the player against the corner, but here comes Loyola. Back out to the point. Shot, no pass underneath. Back to the middle. Out to the point. Hudgens doing a good job there of knocking the puck away. But skates into danger. Pushes it aside to Braden Smith. Braden Smith now throws it all the way down, and that's going to be icing, I would assume, and it is. Ref didn't even look back to make the call. He's got eyes behind his head. Braden Smith with an opportunity there to get that puck out and not get an icing, and instead took an icing here. And you can see a bunch of tired Titans coming onto the ice right now, and Weiss, Sims, and Zach Sabev, Charlie Friend out there as well. 4-on-4 action for the next 1 minute and 16 seconds. Face-off is not really won by anybody. Everybody falls around it. Zach Sabev skates away with it, and he's got a little bit of open ice, but 95 does a good job there on the forecheck, takes it away from him. 27 has it to 95 underneath behind the net to the middle, and pushed away 94 trying to get there, and the puck will eventually make its way out of the zone. Zach Sabev kicks it toward the middle of the ice where it's picked up by 94. Throws it back underneath. Friend, the first one there. Gives it up. Loyola throws it on the net, and it looks like Sid has it and covers it up. Oh, a rough game so far for GBS. Not in the score, but almost in every other category, being outshot 18-9. Face-off is won by Weiss, but nobody was there, and Loyola trying to wrap that around, leaves it in front. Big push there by Zach Sabev trying to dislodge the puck. They get it out to 27 shot, and it looks like it was gloved and fell down, and then he covers it up.
Both teams definitely feisty, definitely at each other, a lot of little extracurriculars happening. I think the Titans need to stay calm, make sure they're taking care of the puck, taking care of business, make sure they don't draw any other penalties.
All right, so Loyola gets that face-off. They have it behind the net. 97 throws it toward the middle. Big deflection off of Zach Sabev's skate. Another deflection and push all the way out of the zone. 5 seconds left on the Loyola penalty. So they'll go on a brief power play. And we'll see if GBS recognizes that they can ice it. Instead, Friend tries to play with that puck, loses it, 10 seconds left kept in the zone. So a good opportunity to clear it. They don't do it. And number 20 for Loyola throws it to the middle, intercepted by Sims. Sims now trying to get out. Nice job by 82 to keep it in. Throws it on net, and Sit catches that and holds on. And now both penalties are over, and both teams will be at even strength with 7:06 to go here in the second period.
Shots on goal right now, Loyola 20, GBS 9. Makes sense. Loyola's definitely had more opportunities in the zone, unfortunately, and Titans need to figure out a way to equalize that.
All right, so Sidoti now with Cone and Beef. Sidoti wins the face-off to Francesi. Francesi chips it off the boards, and it comes back in toward the middle. And nice job there by the defense to kind of stretch there, keep it out. Francesi pushes it ahead to Beef, who loses that puck back behind the net. Thrown in front, nobody there. And here comes Andrew Sabev, and he loses that puck. Intercepted by Sidoti to the middle, shoots high off the glass, rebound in front. Still there, Andrew Sabev trying to wrap around, throws it to the middle. A pinch there was a questionable call there, but he's going to throw it all the way down, and GBS racing back. And they have a 2-on-1 shot wide into the corner. Picked up there by Francesi, who chips it off the boards. Kept in on the stick of Loyola. Shot, rebound, deflection into the corner. Andrew Sabev has it, and he's going to chip it off the boards. High off the boards, it's going to roll down. One ref has his hands in the air for icing, and they're going to blow that whistle. That looked like it was a tip, no icing, but call was made. Nice opportunity there for that line to score. Sidoti with an opportunity to shoot it and decided that the glass looked more attractive than the netting.
So close there for Ethan. I thought he was going to bury that. Let's see if they can get another opportunity here. 6 minutes left in the second.
All right, Brown now getting ready for the face-off. Big defensive zone face-off here. Face-off is won by Loyola, though. Back to 94, shoots, push into the corner by Sit. Freeman gets a big hit there. Brown trying to dig it out. Puck is loose. Brown has it, pushes it around the side. He gets held up. That looked like it was a hold. Kozak can't quite get it out. Deflected into the middle. Nice job there by, was that Freeman there to poke that away? Out to Hudgens. Hudgens throws it behind the net. No real pressure there. Brown now trying to deflect it. It goes back to Loyola and up to the middle. Rudd has it deflected off of Loyola's stick. They're maintaining possession. They throw it in, intercepted by Brown, who just flips it out off of Hudgens. Hudgens then does the rest to get it deep into the Loyola zone. They're going to take it behind the net and try to reset on the long breakout. It is missed by Rudd, and here comes number 54 for Loyola. That play was way offsides. No call. 91 was offsides.
Yeah, 91 way offsides there. They missed that, of course.
And it is cleared. Nice job there by Kozak to clear that one. And it's interesting. One ref had his hand in the air for icing on that one. The other one didn't, so no icing. And South trying to get that puck out. 88 throws it in, deflected by Brown, who then throws it around the net. Hudgens using his feet there. Freeman tries to chip it out. Freeman now has it, throws it back behind the net, picked up by Rudd. Rudd is just going to clear this, and he does all the way down. That actually is icing, and we'll get a break in the action with 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go.
Titans look tired there. I think icing it was the right call. Get them off the ice, get some fresh legs, make sure we don't give up any stupid opportunities or easy opportunities. All right, 4:20 left here in the second. We're going to do a face-off just to the right of Connor Sid here.
All right, so Weiss, face-off is tied up, but it's pushed all the way out. Elliott Sims giving chase. 97 gets there first. Sims with a great stick to knock it away. He comes into the zone, but a good job there by number 30 to back check there and deflect that away. So it looked like there was an opportunity there, but Loyola was up to the task, and Udesky lets the skater get around. Weiss giving chase. Deflection there by Friend, who then throws it right back to 97, who passes it up to number 73, who could not handle it. Puck is lost. Up the middle, again to 73. This time everyone skates away from it, and it's picked up by Udesky. throws it a little too far in front, absorbs the hit that he never wants to take, and now he has it on a stick, throws it to the middle. Weiss alligator arm that one. I don't blame him. It was 3 guys through the middle. And now Zach Sabev back, man on his side, tries to spin around, 73 trying to shove him. He then puts up the ice. Sims tries to push it, intercepted by 97, shoots, and wow, that barely was saved, but it was a save. We'll take it. Nice job by Connor Sitt.
Yeah, well done there. Definitely a shot that was right into his stomach, so he should be saving that.
Yeah, absolutely. So
but, you know, anything can happen in this game.
3 minutes and 11 seconds here, and shots are 23-9, so still lopsided, but it feels like they're playing a lot of like bouncing puck games here. Loyola wins this bouncing puck, and they throw it. No, he doesn't throw it. Now he throws it up to the point, skating across, deflection, nice deflection there by Sims. Up to the top, Udesky tries to get the block, it goes around. Smith late to react, number 18 has it. Run into the corner, 2 gets dislodged, Udesky with the puck, skating through the middle, gets it out, but intercepted. And number 2, the alternate captain for Loyola, throws it into the zone for no icing there. Sims tries to push out front. 84 doing a good job at the point, keeping it in, but Sims intercepts it, pushes it ahead to Udesky. Udesky over to Sims. Sims shoots, save. Tough play to make. He almost made it. And the puck was kept in briefly by Friedman. It squirts out, and Loyola trying to throw that in. It looked like the play was offside. It's not a call. Number 18 tripped. No call. And here comes Udesky. No, he gets it deflected. And this time he's playing with it. Finally gets it out. Weiss coming in with Sims on a 2-on-1. Weiss to Sims. No, it gets picked up by the goalies. It's probably a smart idea to shoot it there. He didn't really have much of an angle.
Good job. I like the idea of keeping it low as well. Hopefully you get a rebound, but you never know.
Absolutely. So Andrew Sabev now coming back onto the ice here with Hudgens and Cohn. Hudgens is going to be called off, and now we're going to see Zappi, Sidoti, and Batista come on to the 1:56 to go. Face off won by no one, somebody. Zappi had it actually and threw it into the corner. Absorbs a hit. Sidoti skates right past the puck, and here comes Loyola. Batista out of position, moved over to the side, and Loyola gets it deep into the zone. Friend wraps it around Zappi with the puck. Zappi has Sidoti streaking, throws it high, way high, and intercepted by 97. Batista coming, throws it through. Nice job there to deflect the play. Zach Sabev, D-to-D pass, looking for somebody, throws it back to Zach. There's nobody, everyone's standing still, and Zach has nothing to do, but he throws it on net, so at least there's no icing.
I don't mind that, actually.
Yeah. And 97 with the puck, no pressure on him. Finally, there's Hudgens who just got onto the ice, intercepts it. Hudgens to the middle, the puck is loose, and Batista skated right past it. He didn't realize it was there. Good job there by Hudgens to get that to the middle. And puck squirts out. Zach Sabev there, runs into the ref. Luckily, no damage. Nice move there, and he's got an opportunity to push it out to Hudgens. 97 has it and flips it all the way back in. And we're going to get a call here. I'm not sure.
Actually, the puck didn't go all the way in. It left the rink, so we're going to do a face-off just in front of the Loyola bench.
All right, so in the NHL, that would be a delay of game.
My mistake, actually. They're going to do it at center ice, it looks like.
So they must be claiming that's where the shot that went out of the play went from. And so 47 seconds left here in the period. GBS trying to get that go-ahead goal here. Hudgens. Face-off is pushed forward. Loyola takes it, throws it into the zone this time. Zach Sabev has it. Pushes it aside to Cohn. Cohn gets past it. Nice job there by Loyola. Taken down, and Loyola looking for a penalty, no call coming. And the puck is in front of the net. Here comes Zach Sabev. He's got 2 Loyola players in front of him, so he just shoots that high and is gloved down and caught by number 50 goalie for Loyola.
I'd like to see Zach take that wide, give his offensive counterparts a chance to get in front of the net and maybe look for a pass. But you know what? shots on goal, anything can happen with a shot on goal. We only have 22 seconds left in the period, so.
All right, so Hudgens will try to win another face-off here. Let's see. And they're both out of position there, but somehow Hudgens won the face-off. Shot, wide and skips off to the corner. Friend throws it back behind the net. Where Loyola has it. Trying to clear that puck. Gets it to number 15. Loyola trying to get a rush there. Nice shot by Beef to knock that puck back in. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and back. Friend has it, and that's the buzzer. And that will end the second period, in which we saw a lot of action, a lot of penalties, but no goals, right?
Yeah, definitely. You are terrible. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, these refs have had a difficult time so far. A series of missed calls, the most crucial of which was a bad penalty on Zach Sabev in the first period that resulted in a Loyola goal that tied up the game. The only Loyola goal we have.
Yep, that's right. I agree. No makeup call yet either that I've seen. So we'll see. I don't think he realizes he made a bad call. It's what it is.
And we got the scarf guy having a conversation with the ref here.
I forgot about
this
guy.
I can only imagine how much money he's passing him right now.
Forgot about
Clearly,
this guy.
he's on the take.
This guy is on the take. I mean, he's either in charge of something. He's trying to influence the game right now. As I crack a guava and hibiscus margarita Casamigo.
So 15 minutes are up on the clock here to start the third period. Neither team seems to be in quite a big rush to get out to the center dot here. You got a 1-2-3 Titans, I think, or South or something, whatever the hell they say. Either way, they said something, and now they're skating onto the ice, and we're going to see a little bit of a pause here while Coach Ebele looks to see what group Loyola puts out.
Yeah, I like this. I think matching lines makes a lot of sense.
And Loyola is going to skate out its top defensive pairing with its top offensive pairing, and I will have to believe GBS will do the same, bringing out Weiss, Udesky, Sims, with both Friend and Zach Sabev behind him.
Like you mentioned earlier, a lot of pressure here on the Titans. I know they want to win this game. They haven't beaten Loyola yet this year, and that includes spring. So let's see if they can make it happen.
Weiss wins that faceoff all the way back. Zach Sabev gets that, spins around to avoid one defender, throws it to the middle. Bad pass there, and number 88 throws it behind the net. He had two guys open. Nice job there by Zach Sabev to dislodge the puck. Spins around. Number 73 is doing a great job there on the forecheck. 27 tries to help. Weiss there picks up the puck. He's going with a head of speed. He's got Sims and Udesky. Skates it in himself. Drops it back to Udesky. Throws it. Can't get there. His friend has it. Shoots on net. And it gets pushed into the corner. Zach Sabev throws it underneath. Doing a good job there of keeping that in. Throws it, deflects off Udesky. Zach Sabev doing a good job there. He's going to go back to the bench there. Interesting choice on a change. And Smith races onto the ice. Puck was still in the zone when that happened. Now Loyola is going to throw it all the way down, and they're going to get a change behind the play. So the defense for Loyola looked a little tired there. Udesky doesn't get his stick down, and that puck goes all the way back to 94 to 88. He throws it all the way into the zone, where Smith will get that in the corner. Wrapping it around the boards to Friend, who throws it back to Smith. Misses his stick. Udesky tries to make a play on it, ends up squirting all the way out. Number 54 gets it. Intercepted by Weiss. Weiss has it. Shoots. Nice job by 54 to force him wide. The shot goes wide.
Really nice individual effort there by Weiss. Fortunately, didn't yield anything, but Titans still have the puck in the zone here. Udesky.
And Klein gets it for Loyola, and he's going to take it out. Change happening right at the same time, and we were lucky we didn't get too many men. Puck's thrown to the middle. Smith had no idea where the offensive player was there. Number 20 has it, throws it to the middle, and that puck almost squirted in at the last second. Connor Sid threw his glove out and kept that puck from falling.
Great job by Sid to react to what he was seeing in front of him. Definitely a redirected puck, and really nice job by him to make sure that that second goal for Loyola doesn't get on the board.
All right, so we're going to see here, nobody wants us. Brown is going to take the center dot here, and he wins that to Freeman, who flips it off of the Loyola player, and they're going to call that for icing. I guess that was.
Late call, but probably the right call. I didn't see a deflection there.
Brown wins that face-off out to the side, and Smith up the middle, intercepted by 2. 2 shoots it, pushes it to the corner, picked up by 18. Kozak has it up the middle, intercepted. Loyola keeping some pressure on, and a deflection there off of Freeman, and it's going to skip out and into the Loyola zone, where 97 gets it, a D-to-D pass. They're going to go the long pass up the middle to go up the corner to Grum. Grum to 5, shoots, save, rebound. Brown has it, pushes it into the corner.
Titans look tired right now. Long.
They sure do.
Long shift here.
And Grum pushes it underneath. Nice shot by Freeman to just kind of deflect it high. He now has that puck, pushes it back to Brown. Brown to what would have been Kozak if he went for it, but he didn't go for it. And here comes Smith, who then is just going to throw it down for icing with 11:49 to go here in the third period. We're still tied at 1. Face-off 1 there, wrapped around the boards. Cone tries to make a play on that. Loyola throwing it behind the net, giving chase is Weiss. Dislodge to Zaksabev. Zaksabev to Cone. Cone through the middle to Weiss, streaking down the ice. Coming in there with Andrew Sabev on his side. Weiss spinning around, throws it to the middle, and deflected by the goalie into the side. And Loyola is going to throw it out, and it's going to bounce off the sideboards. Friend has it, looking for Andrew Zaksabev. Deflected. Friend has it now, wrapping around the boards. And that big hit behind the play on Zaksabev. Slow to get up, but gets up, and rebound is, or the shot is gloved and held down there. So GBS looking a little slow here to start the third period.
Loyola is definitely not afraid to throw the body around. We saw that in the first couple games against them, and I think we need to meet that intensity with some hitting of our own.
Absolutely. So Hudgens here. Faceoff is won by Loyola. Shot is blocked by Hudgens, and Hudgens coming into the zone. 97 is back there. Hudgens loses the puck on his feet. 94 picks it up, throws it around, but Hudgens is going to intercept that. On top to Friend. Friend coming in, shoots, deflection, save, another shot pushed to the side. Looks like the goalie didn't really see that one very well. Zaksabev back in the zone, has the puck, spins away from 73 eventually. 73 does a good job there of dislodging that puck. Loyola to 94, underneath to 27. Across to 92, shoots, deflected wide, that almost went in, that trickled right past the goalie. 27 now, trying to get that through the middle, gets it up to the point. 94, shoots, save, rebound, still loose, shot, and in. Number 27 for Loyola in the right spot at the right time, and it is a go-ahead goal at 10 minutes and 4 seconds to go. You felt that building for quite some time there.
Yep. Overcoat influencing the game here again.
Now he's
not sure what he's doing.
It's a much
here.
bigger conversation about who scored that goal, I suppose. Is he looking for the assist? There's a long conversation here. Much longer than what it takes to score a goal, to put the goal up there, but 2-1 home team now, and GBS playing from behind for the first time today, trying to even it up. Udeski skates past it. Loyola throws it into the middle. Friedman down there. 2 players from Loyola around the puck. Rebound is in front, and almost another one there for Loyola.
Titans really need to do a better job of clearing the puck when it's loose in front of the net.
And that puck was very loose in front of the net, and this time Sitt covers it up and hangs on. And the past couple of minutes have been very shaky on the behalf of the GBS Titans.
Game quite certainly not out of reach. Titans need to find the equalizer, change the momentum.
Absolutely. Weiss here loses the faceoff. Loyola has it. Shot blocked on a feed. Friedman's been out there for a long time, I think. Udeski skating through the middle and pushes it into the corner, goes around the net with some speed, turns around, throws it back to Weiss. Weiss looking, loses that puck. There was really nothing there. Loyola doing a good job of covering positions. They throw it all the way down. This should be icing, and it is. 9:09 to go here in the period. Two to one, Loyola. Hudgens, Cone, and Sabev. Andrew Sabev coming onto the ice. Interesting call here on an offensive zone faceoff, but Hudgens will take it. And the ref will throw the puck the way he always has, in the direction of the dot, and this time Loyola has it. Nice job by Cone on the forecheck there to force a turnover, but Loyola has it. Up to the point, and Smith swings and misses, and Friedman giving chase. And he will get there first. Spins away, Hudgens loses it, and Hudgens now has the puck. A good save there by Sitt on a turnover. Shot by 94, Sitt deflects wide, and Friedman pushes that puck back, and luckily Sitt was there because that was almost right to number 2 for Loyola, and that would have been a catastrophic goal. Well, 8:41 to go, and Loyola feels like they're starting to seize momentum. But like you said, it's a 1-goal game, an opportunity for turnover here, and you never know. Hudgens is the face-off dot here. And he wins that face-off. Zaksabev wraps it around. His brother Andrew gets it. Can't quite get it out. 84 throws it behind the net. Andrew has it again. This time hits Hudgens literally on the stick. Hudgens has it. And his man was offsides, no call. Nope, now we do have a call. So they are going to call offsides today.
Yeah, they decided to wait on that one, but ultimately it was the right call.
It was.
Tried to stick handle at the blue line, and it's always a no-no.
And now you're going to see Weiss, Sims, and Udeski coming back onto the ice. Zaksabev and Charlie Friend remain on defense. And the faceoff is won by Weiss forward. He has the puck in the zone, shoots, deflection, puck is loose, nobody there, and Loyola comes out with it. Weiss trying to dislodge the puck from behind, couldn't quite do it. And the puck squirts all the way out, thrown back in there. Loyola touches up. I'm not so quite sure they did touch up well there, but they're going to call it anyway. Zaksabev throws it, intercepted. Here he comes with the puck to Sims. Sims taking it on the outside, and it gets taken away and cleared of the zone where Friend has it through the middle. And he loses the puck. He's shooting chase to it. He has it. Loses the puck, throws it underneath. 54 Klein pushes it aside to 97. 97 looking across ice, misses number 13, and Zaksabev is going to recover it. Soft pass to Charlie Friend, back to Zach. And standing at the ice was Elliot Sims, and luckily that pass got through. Elliot has it. Shot and saved. Covered up.
Okay.
I looked a little bit tired there on that shot.
Looks like they'll do a full line change here.
Smith and Friedman coming out on for defense, and Hudgens, Cone, and Sabev. That's the line these are the two lines we've seen so far coming out. We're going to see if we can get an equalizer here. Face-off is won by Loyola, but they take some time getting out, and Braden Smith misses another one. They're going to say this was tipped, and so no icing. Braden Smith gets back there, and Friedman loses the puck into the middle. The puck is loose. Stick handling in the middle by Andrew Sabev. Eventually gets out. Here he comes. Nice job by Braden Smith to get it to him. And Andrew Sabev to the middle, loses the puck, is Cone, and Friedman giving chase. Braden Smith comes over, and the puck is in front of the net. Friedman has it, tries to flip it out, kept back in. Smith behind the net, pins his player against the boards. Nobody there to help him except Loyola. A little shot to the head there by number 73, no call. The ref is just kind of watching that. And the puck is not moving, and now squirts out. 73 has it. He's going to try to wrap that around. No, he goes back to the point. Shot from the point, deflected wide behind the net. Loyola maintaining possession. Freeman has it, throws it to Andrew Sabev toward the middle. Here comes Cone. Nope, it's thrown back in, and Loyola building some pressure here. They're changing behind the play. Puck is in the neutral zone, thrown back underneath. And we get down to...
Oh, we got a breakaway here.
Udeski shoots and a save. Well, a good opportunity there for GBS. The shot was right on net. The whistle took a little while to blow, and I think Udeski continued to play through that as you're supposed to.
This ref is struggling. That's the ref that missed a tripping call earlier.
All right, so we'll see what GBS does here with 5:41. Will they use their timeout here, or will they wait? It appears they'll wait. And Weiss loses that faceoff. 94 throws it up the ice, and is picked up by Friend, who throws it to Zach Sabev, who throws it right back to Friend, knocked down by number 18, who's done a great job today on the forecheck. Zach Sabev wraps it to Udeski, intercepted. A couple deflections later, and Zach Sabev has it. Zach looking for somebody to pass to. Two players come right on him, and the puck is now on the netting. It falls off, but Loyola has it. And Zach was looking for somebody to pass to. Everybody was standing still, and Loyola is keeping that in. And here comes Charlie with a nice play there. Deflected. 94 keeps it in. Zach Sabev has it again. So a lot of pressure Loyola is applying right now throughout this period. Loyola with the puck behind the net. Tries to flip it up off the netting. Interesting choice. And it gets into the corner. Elliot Sims looks over, chips it back to Zach Sabev, who absorbs a hit, not really a big one, but his arms did come up. Weiss giving some pressure there, trying to get it out, push it out. He finally does. And he gets pushed from behind. No call on that one. Weiss gets it forward, intercepted, back all the way down into the Loyola zone. It was tipped, so no icing. As the clock rolls down to 4 minutes and 14 seconds, pressure underneath. Udeski trying to dislodge the puck, can't do it. The puck comes out. Charlie Friend on net, easy shot pushed wide. Udeski has it in front. So Weiss missed the pass, back to Friend, deflects off the stick, and here comes Loyola. Charlie Friend back there does a good job, gets it out. Weiss over to Udeski. Udeski shoots, deflected high and behind the net. 97 now with the puck, 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Intercepted there by Cone coming off the bench. Takes it into the zone, drops it back to Weiss. Weiss into the corner, can't quite get the puck over, has it. Looking for the pass, shoots, pushed wide. Nice shot there, just pushed wide. There was really no pass open. And Loyola is going to clear it. It's going to roll on its edge all the way down for icing. No, icing gets waved off. One ref had his arm in the air. The other one didn't even look back, never made the call. So GBS now trying to get the puck out of its own zone. And Loyola has it. Smith wrapping it against the boards. Cone late to get there, and the puck stays in the zone. Picked up here by Hudgens. Picked in front by Loyola. Shot. And Sit deflects it wide. Hudgens there to get it. Pushes it off. 97 keeps it. He shoots. Deflected off of Smith's skates. Picked up now by Cone. Cone across to Hudgens, who turns his stick and catches it on the backhand. Eventually gets it to Andrew Sabev, who skates to one player, shoots off the boards, wrapping it around. Picked up here by Friedman. Friedman over to Zach Sabev, who on his backhand throws it to Hudgens, who flips it into the zone, doesn't quite get there. And now they get it out, and here comes Loyola. Nice job by Zach Sabev to dislodge the puck. Gets it to Udesky, across the neutral zone. He has nobody with him. He's all on his own. Now Sims is there. Shot is pushed wide or pushed behind him. Here comes 88, now with some speed. Weiss giving chase. Zach Sabev pushes it to 73, shoots off the netting and out of play. And I'll take a breath here with 1:57 to go here in the third period.
Looks like GBS is going to take their time out here, regroup as a team, talk through what the last 2 minutes should look like here. Hopefully figure out a way to mount an attack.
Well, you have to imagine they're going to try to get that puck out of the zone and then get get Connor sit off of the ice. Jason sits already off of the ice. We're going to get Connor sit off the ice and try to get an extra attacker and see if we can get that tying goal here. 33-19 shots on goal. Well, this third period, Loyola has really outplayed GBS. So you got to see, you got to get a turnover, bouncing puck, get a little bit of luck, and we'll see from there. Well, 1:57 to go. These last 2 minutes promise to be exciting. As Zach Sabev and Charlie Friend are coming out with Weiss centering Udesi and Sims. And the face-off taking place to the left. Face-off is won by Loyola. Picked up though by Zach Sabev, who throws it behind the net. Charlie Friend getting there, flips it off, tries to flip it high off the glass, doesn't get there. Friend loses it, intercept in the middle, and almost pushed in. So turnover there, almost ended up the back of the net. But here comes Zach with the puck, and Loyola throws it right back in as we get to 1:30. Friend loses the puck, but Zach Sabev there to pick it up, and Udesky now has it, going through the neutral zone, throws it into the corner. Loyola tries to get it out. Sabev had kept it in momentarily, but then it squirts all the way down. We now have an extra attacker and an icing call on Loyola. So now GBS with an extra attacker on the ice. That's Andrew Sabev.
We see a little 6-on-5 hockey here.
And the net is open for GBS. Connor Sitz did his job. 2 goals on 33 shots. It's not bad. You would like to see GBS get the tying goal here. 1:14, and Weiss gets ready for the faceoff. And it is won by Loyola. And a nice move by 2. Tries to get it down. Friend gets back there and throws it, almost intercepted. Here comes number 18. No, he loses the puck. So Loyola playing a little sloppy here, but then it gets turned over and thrown out, and here is number 16 who gets it. Nice job by Friend, diving across the ice, saves the goal, and the puck squirts out. 44 seconds to go. Loyola back, throws it off the boards, and all the way down, and that's going to not be icing. They're going to say he was over the line. He probably was. And Loyola trying to get the empty net, and they finally do. Number 16 knocks in the empty netter, and the disappointed GBS players, frustrated, tired, and now trail 3-1 with 31 seconds. Goalie Connor Sitt is going to come back into the net.
Got to call out a really nice individual effort there by Friend to lay out and save a goal the first time. Unfortunately, Loyola was able to find the back of the net later. So 31 seconds left, down 2. Very tall order to come back now.
Yep, and Sidoti will take out Zapfi and Batista. 31 seconds, face-off is won back by Loyola. They throw the puck in, number 54 still playing hard, skates in. Shot, save there and held on, and we're gonna have a whistle with 19 seconds. And a little bit of extracurriculars there. Number 54 tried to shove Francesi, he didn't notice it. Batista having a conversation with Klein. Sidoti getting ready for the face-off here. Ethan will approach the center dot. And Loyola is going to change. I don't know if the stick was broken. It is. Number 54, angry. His stick is broken, and that draws a cheer from the crowd here. Face-off won by Sidoti. Francesi pushed into the boards. Shot off the side of the net. 95 shoots it, saved, and held on. 11 seconds to go. So this game will end eventually. It just might take 10 seconds at a time. Face-off, one back. Francesi over to Rudd. Rudd into the corner. Batista tries to dislodge it, can't do it. Deflected off of Rudd's skate. 2 seconds, 1 second, and that will do it. And Loyola, for what feels like the 4th or 5th time this season, gets the better of GBS. A lot closer this time, a lot more competitive, but unfortunately the Titans lose 3-1 here at Heartland. All right, well.
All right, guys, thanks for joining us tonight on the broadcast. We are back at it tomorrow night. I think home match against Carmel. So we'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see everyone tomorrow. Have a good night.
That's what you say when you eat corn.